Hello, I'm Stephen Cooley, and welcome to Stephen Cooley Real Estate Show. As always, it's great to have Tyler on the show. As all of you know, Tyler's one of the agents here on the Stephen Cooley team, and he's something else too, and that is a millennial.
Yes.
And you fall into that amazing category of people that's kind of a 10-year span. How old is a millennial today, Tyler?
They range from 18 to 34.
Okay.
So
So
born
really
in 19
everybody in their 20s and really
Right.
early 30s.
Exactly.
And what's the when they were born?
1982 to 1994.
Okay, awesome. And so they are all reaching adulthood, and the ones in the front of that line have gotten their careers going and things like that. Research says that millennials are a big part of the purchasing of real estate today, and in 10 years they'll be the #1 home buyers.
Absolutely.
Now, I've been in the business almost 30 years, and I can remember everyone following the baby boomers. And they were born after World War II when all the service people came home, and there were a huge big buying crowd, and they were marketed to throughout the entire generations. And I've never seen anyone more talked about in the next generations that came up until the millennials, and everybody's talking about them. They're very unique.
Right.
And a lot of things in the history of humankind has not happened until their generation with everything at their fingertips. So tell us a little bit about a millennial.
Well, I agree they are very unique. Speaking as one, I also think they're very misunderstood. But you know, we grew up with technology, so we have that at our fingertips. It's easier for us to access that and to use it.
Right.
And we're hardworking for the most part. I think we get a bad rap, honestly.
Yeah, well, my daughter's a millennial, and she grew up with an iPad in her crib. And she's also a hard worker, but they are very technology based, and technology provides instant gratification.
That's true.
And so y'all are not patient.
No, we're guilty of that. Yes. We can be very impatient about certain things, and I think buying a home is one thing that requires a lot of patience. So I think we got to kind of adjust our point of view in that respect.
Absolutely. And millennials are more mobile. Back my generation, you lived at home until you got married. You never bought a home until you were coupled up. And millennials are not doing that, are they?
No, they're not. I can speak for several just off the top of my head that are not doing that. Some are, but a lot of them are drifting away from that traditional way of living.
Absolutely. They're leaving their family home and they're buying real estate. They're buying real estate as a single person. They're buying real estate with a roommate, someone that they're not in a relationship with necessarily. They're one bedroom, one bath properties, condos and townhomes appeal to them. I think this small house idea that's out of the chute now, where they're building homes that are 600, 800 square feet, really appeal to some of these millennials.
I think so too. It's because one thing that millennials want is something that's low maintenance, and something under 1,000 square feet, it's going to be pretty easy to take care of for the most part.
That's right.
Not a whole lot of things are going to go wrong with that.
Yeah, and they've also grown up with a lot of activities and being able to do a lot, and staying home and sitting at home and doing a lot of home repairs is not something a millennial really wants to do. They want to see the world.
They do. I love to travel myself, and being bogged down at home because something's not going right and you can't go to your trip because of that. So that's the last thing that we want.
That's the last thing a millennial wants. So when we translate that into how they buy a home, how they search for a home and what they're looking for in a home, tell us about that.
Well, they're really looking for updated kitchens, bigger bathrooms, open floor plans. Not everybody's going to have that, of course, but one thing that I really want to stress is how important pictures are to a millennial. I think most people today, about 80% of people begin their search online.
And probably with millennials, 100%.
100% for millennials.
Yeah.
And if you've got a bad picture on there, a toilet seat up, or you got your stuff on the countertop, they're just gonna click right by and not even look at your phone.
That's right.
Even though it could be perfect for them, but if those pictures aren't quality.
Yeah, the millennial's parent probably looked at 40, 50 homes before buying one. A millennial's looking at between 3 and 4. They're actually shopping more than 100. They're doing it all in their pajamas at home on their iPad. So bad pictures and bad information will rule the home out. And so you want to make sure that your presence online when we're marketing property really appeals to the millennials,
Absolutely.
Especially if it's a home that fits into their category. They're not concerned with square footage. So 8 and 10 bedroom home is probably appealing to someone outside the millennial group.
Right.
They're interested in smaller homes with a lot of amenities that are extremely convenient to shopping and other things. So if you've got a home and you're going to market it to millennial, let's share with them how we as the Stephen Cooley Real Estate Group really targets the millennial population.
Well, you know, we have an amazing system online, so we can reach out to them very quickly and efficiently, and we know what to say to them, I think, in a lot of cases to really capture their attention. Millennials can be cynical. You know, we've been experiencing internet things coming at us for a long time.
That's right.
So I think at the Stephen Cooley Real Estate Group, we have a good way to kind of get through that barrier. A lot of those walls, we can get through those with the way that we reach out to them and market to millennials.
Absolutely. And we have a software program that goes out and crawls the internet and social media looking for people talking about moving and people moving to our area. And then that brings them in, finds all their other social media and online presence, and then shows us actually what homes they're interested in and looking at. And it's an amazing software program. We're one of the only few people in the area that has it, and it really captures all these online shoppers and brings them to us for us to reach out to and just offer them a personal touch, a personal chat. They can chat with us online or they can chat with us in person. So that system is really grabbing the millennials and really anybody else from the millennials' parents and grandparents who are actually online looking. That's been a wonderful system that we added a couple of years ago to really catch the millennials who are out there.
And I love meeting with them in person because most millennials are first-time home buyers, and it can be very confusing. So I love to sit down with them, really ask them these questions that dig deep for them and help them understand what it is that they do really want, and help them understand how to get that, how to make that their reality.
Absolutely. And I just want to say on my team of 27 people, I've got about 8 millennials working for me, and I've got everybody specializing in from millennials all the way up to we have a senior specialist on our team. So for whatever age group you are, from 18 to 80, we're here to serve your real estate needs. Tyler is available to list or sell your home in our area. Tyler, tell folks how to reach you.
You can call me at 803-985-1240 or reach me at tyler.stephencooley.com.
And you also have your own private website.
Yes, tyler.stephencooley.com, or email me at tyler@stephencooley.com.
Tyler, great information on millennials today, and thank you for sharing that. We'll have you back on the show here real soon. We've got beautiful homes for sale in your area. Please stay tuned, and we'll be right back. I hope you've enjoyed watching the Stephen Cooley Real Estate Show. If you're interested in advertising your business on the program, please give us a call at 803-326-2777. Join us next week for more discussions on real estate topics and help in finding your perfect home. Thanks for watching.